In a small city by the coast of Ionia, more than 2,600 years ago, a man was born who would forever change the way humans think about the world. His name was Thales of Miletus, the first philosopher, the first mathematician, and the first scientist of the Western world. As a boy, Thales would spend long nights staring at the heavens. While others saw only twinkling lights, he asked questions no one dared to ask. What are the stars? Why do they move? What laws govern the sky above us? Miletus was a center of trade and ideas. Here, Thales spoke with merchants, sailors, and travelers. He listened, questioned, and reasoned, shaping a mind that would see patterns in both numbers and nature. Traveling to Egypt, Thales astonished priests by measuring the height of pyramids, using only their shadows and simple geometry. For him, mathematics was not just theory, it was a tool to unlock nature's secrets. Thales laid the foundation of geometry. He proved that a circle is divided into two equal parts by its diameter, and that an angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. These theorems became the pillars of mathematics for centuries to come. But Thales did not stop with numbers on Earth. He turned his gaze to the skies. By studying the heavens, he predicted a solar eclipse, an event that stunned the ancient world and proved that the cosmos followed laws, not chaos. They say once, while gazing at the stars, Thales fell into a well. The villagers laughed, mocking him for thinking of the heavens while neglecting the ground beneath his feet. Yet, this story reminds us that visionaries often see beyond what others notice. When critics accused him of being poor and impractical, Thales used his knowledge of weather to predict a great olive harvest. He rented all the olive presses in advance and later leased them at high prices. With this, he proved that philosophers could become rich, if they wished. Thales believed wisdom should be shared. He gathered students and passed on his methods of questioning, reasoning, and discovery. Among his pupils was Anaximander, who would also become a great thinker. To merchants, sailors, and farmers, Thales showed the power of numbers. He taught them how mathematics could guide ships, divide land, and calculate profit. For him, math was the language of the universe. Thales asked a question no Greek had asked before: what is the basic substance of life? His answer was simple: water. He believed that water was the origin of everything. Though primitive, this idea was revolutionary. It was the beginning of philosophy itself. His wisdom made him a respected citizen of Miletus. He was consulted on politics, engineering, and even law. He was more than a thinker, he was a man of practical influence. In 585 BC, two armies prepared for battle. But as swords clashed, the sky darkened. Thales had predicted this eclipse. Awestruck, the armies laid down their weapons, and peace was made. Knowledge had stopped war. Thales was not only a dreamer but a problem solver. He measured the distance of ships at sea without sailing to them, using the power of triangles and reasoning. His genius turned imagination into applied science. Even with fame and wealth, Thales remained humble. He often walked alone by the sea, reflecting on life's mysteries, ever the philosopher, ever the seeker. Across Greece, Thales was celebrated as one of the 7 sages, wise men who guided humanity with both reason and morality. His students would carry forward the torch of inquiry he had lit. Though mocked for his absent-mindedness, Thales responded with wit and calm. He never sought power or pride, only truth. His humility made his wisdom shine brighter. Even in old age, Thales continued to teach, inspire, and question. His mind remained sharp, his curiosity undimmed. For him, learning was a lifelong journey. Thales passed away as peacefully as he lived, watching a sports contest, surrounded by people, his heart at rest. But his ideas lived on, echoing across generations. From shadows to stars, from water to the infinite sky, Thales of Miletus showed humanity that the universe could be understood through reason. He lit the flame of mathematics, science, and philosophy. A flame that still burns in every discovery we make today. Thales of Miletus inspired generations of thinkers, Pythagoras, Aristotle, and countless others. He showed humanity a new path, to seek knowledge not in myths, but in numbers and reason. His story reminds us that every great discovery begins with a single question. This was the story of Thales of Miletus, the man who brought mathematics and philosophy to life. If you found his journey inspiring, join us as we explore the lives of more great mathematicians, here on Numbers and Narratives by Blessright.